Right, in this game I end up being the last man standing on my team, and I end up winning the game for them. It's only the third time I've done this in 2 months, which is quite unusual. And believe it or not, this is also the very first game of for the day, on this particular day. It doesn't. I don't normally get to be like this. I think all up, I've only recorded 4 games where I was the last man standing, and I actually won the game. I don't recall any others happening like that, but yeah, since going to the KV1, that seems to be happening to me more and more often now. So what I'm doing here is I'm travelling down here along the side, this far side of the map. I'm heading over to my right there a bit. Those rocks that are just ahead of me and to the right is where I'm headed. Because with this particular map, that's where I like to go and start hunting. There's a ridge up there that I can hide behind and just have my turret come up to shoot at the enemy. Here I'm checking out the red player to see whether or not I had a clear shot at him. I didn't. He was behind the dune. Heading up here where my green teammate is heading off up to the left up here. That's where I was going to go. He heads up there, and before I get there he spotted a red player, and I actually know the red player that he spotted. And at this point here I've decided not to go up to the left. I want to go straight ahead and come up behind the red player, and that. But yeah, as you can see from the left there, all that gap there, that's where I normally go up. I'm trying to get up here so I can get a shot at the red player from behind, but because the KV is so slow, my teammate actually kills the red player before I can get a bead on him, basically. So he ends up getting killed. I've just been spotted. Another red tank. Try and get a shot at him, but it just hits the ground and miss him. The other red player's been killed now, so I go this way to chase that red player to see if I can spot him and take him on. By the time I get to here, he's completely gone. I'm not sure where he's disappeared to. He's probably around to the right somewhere. But I saw this one up here. I thought that was maybe him, but it wasn't. It was a Matilda. Took a shot, missed him. Been spotted now. Backing up. Taking hits now. And it's an M8 somewhere in front of me on that ridge line there. Take a shot to try and get him to basically put him off his shots, and behind the ridge I'm able to turn around. With the KV being very slow, if you're out in the open, your best bet is to back up once somebody's shooting at you. Don't try and turn on the spot because it's so slow. You take too many hits and way too much damage. You're better off actually backing up and getting behind cover if you can. Or if you've got cover in front of you and you can make it, you would go forward and get behind the cover that way. Here I'm looking around. There's no red tanks near me. As you can see, the KV1 is extremely slow going up these hills and that. The KV1 has actually now become my favourite tank to play with. It can take a lot of hits and it can give off a lot of damage. Mind you, there are times when you get into games and it's quite frustrating. You have little leopards with 20mm auto gun cannons that freaking turn your KV1 into Swiss cheese, which I don't really think it should be happening, especially from the front with the frontal armour and that. And then there are other ones that are other players that just use the APCR, which is what we refer to as gold, and and that's all they carry. And they also use tanks that are extremely hard to penetrate, and they just go around basically taking on everybody and destroying them. It's kind of unfair advantage sort of thing. It's there for everybody, but it's not so much the round that's unfair, it's the type of tank they've got which isn't available anymore, and when you use that particular tank in a higher tier, it doesn't block the rounds as well as what they do in the tier 5 version of it. Yeah, it's very frustrating, especially when you've got a team of bloody 2 or 3 that are ganging up on you, sort of thing. But here I'm trying to get up here and keeping these rocks to my right, so that if there's any red tanks to my right, I'll be shielded from them. Coming up here, I'll zoom in on this red player. It's a B1. Stop, take a shot into it. Fire another shot. Use of armour. Doesn't penetrate him. Goes blank. Fire again. Don't know if I hit him or not. And I move forward. Coming up here. Looking around. Everybody's behind rocks. They're all behind cover. I'll move forward. They're all still behind cover without being spotted. Moving forward. They've just killed another player of my team. Stop. Zoom in on this AMX. Fire, hit him in the turret. Fire again. Use of armour. Oh, he's shooting at me, so I back up. Even closer to the rocks here. Fire, miss him. Fire, doesn't penetrate. Fire again, hit him in the barrel. As you saw, the front of his barrel looked all blocked up, but it's not. It's just the way the thing is. That shot penetrated him. And that one I was able to kill him. That was my first kill. I've got a Type 95 shooting at me. I move forward on him, firing at him as I do, and, doing damage to him. And to kill him. That's my second kill. There's only 2 players left on each team now, and the M8 on my team fired at the AMX, did some damage, got out of around the bend before I could get a clear shot of him again. The M8's now heading towards the enemy base to take the capture. As you look at the top of the screen there, you'll see that he's on the base capturing it. I'm ignoring that to go after the AMX because I want to kill. Spotted M10. He took a shot at me. I also took a shot at him. We both missed each other. He's going after the M8 on the base, and I'm still going after the AMX. Zoom in, come around the corner, he's there. Get a shot at him, kill him. Third kill. Come around up here. Come up on the ridge here. And now I know that the M10's heading towards the M8. And as you can see at the top of the screen, the M8 just took a hit because the green bar keeps dropping down every time he gets shot at. So the M10's shooting at him, and now the M8's dead. So there's only 2 of us left, myself and the red player. I know he's down here, but I don't know how far he is or where he is. Heading down. What I should have done, see here I've been spotted, I should have actually got in close to the buildings for cover. He's taking a shot at me, and getting in close, taking a shot at him, doing some damage. Because as I get closer he does more damage to me, and then doing damage to him as well. should have stayed back really, play it safe and fired at him. But it still worked out because I managed to kill him. And here I've won the game for everyone, for my team. And yeah, that was it.